creating healthy families. I mentioned online that I make sushi every week, and some of you asked me for a video of how to do it. So here it goes. But before I start, I wanted to let you know that normally if I was going to do a video, I'd do my hair, I'd do my makeup, but I taught yoga this morning, I worked all afternoon, I worked out, just drove my daughter to dance, coming home to make the sushi, going to pick her up. So for those of you who say, how do you make all these things from scratch and balance, you know, work and all this, I do it. I make it work because it's important for us. So I just wanted you to know what my life is like. It's just like yours. So here's my sushi rice. I just use brown rice and I fluff it up a little bit. And when I've taken sushi courses, you know, there's special sushi rice and you're supposed to add some sugar and add some vinegar to it, but that's not something that I like to do. I like to know what's going inside of my family's body, and I like to keep it as natural as possible. So I'm going to fill up the nori about 2/3 of the way or 3/4 of the way, and I'm going to make sure that I get some rice on the edges here, because if I don't, then I'm going to end up with some empty pieces of sushi. So I'm going to take some avocado. That's our favorite. Everybody in the house loves avocado. And I'm going to roll it across, and I'm going to put that about halfway down the nori. I cut sweet potato in long logs. I'll put some of that in. I've steamed it. I'll put in a piece of cucumber. This is going to be a big one. It's going to be pretty too. And some shreds of carrot. I do that with the carrot peeler once I've peeled the carrot. So I also like to put some sesame seeds, sprinkle those across, maybe a little bit more. Makes it more authentic and fun. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick up the edge of the sushi mat and I'm going to hold my vegetables so that they don't fall, and I'm going to roll right over it, and then I'm going to pull back a little bit and really squeeze everything in, kind of like you're playing with Play-Doh, and I'm going to start to shape it there. And then when I open it up, if it's starting to fall out, I could push it back in. And then I'm going to roll just a little bit more. And then I kind of let the rice wet onto the nori, and that way it sticks, and I make sure that there's kind of like a little seam there. And I let that sit a little bit, but we will continue. So here we have our sushi roll. You find the center, and with a really sharp knife, maybe you have a knife that you need to sharpen, you cut the middle. Then you can cut it into quarters. And then you could start to cut it into eighths. Almost done here. And then when you open it up, you have some really awesome and impressive looking sushi.